The controversial argument is often advanced whether there is one God, monotheism, or many, pantheism. By using again the simple analogy of our flute, this hoary myth can be set to rest forever. There are only 7 holes in the body of a flute, yet the combination of the 7 notes and their multiple permutations create the melody of music, and the flute transforms air into music to create the melody of creation. God also uses different notes, adi chakras. The different deities are like fingers placed on the flute to accentuate one or more aspects of the same God. It is impossible to play a musical melody on a flute that only has a mouthpiece to blow through, but lacks air holes to let the air out, until there are 7 holes giving 7 notes to render variety. No music or melody can be created. The current of air entering the flute is singular and one. Even if it is let out of 7 different holes, it remains one and the same current of air. In the case of creation, the air is pranava, which manifests differently at each subtle center, adi chakra. Many gods were created, but the deities are those gods who are worshipped, pujaniya, and who are completely identified with their characters, dharma. The deities are either male, devatas, or female, devis. They were created according to the nature, function, and sustenance of the primordial centers, adi chakras, which they rule, and on which, according to their different functions, they are bestowed as presiding deities. The primordial mother places the 3 newlywed pairs of deities on her ellipse. Brahmadeva falls on Shiva's position, and an interconnection is established between the 2, while the other 2 leave their imprint on the parallel line of the ellipses. In this way 6 seats, pithas, are created for the deities. Their ellipse now opens at its base, see figure 2. Vishnu leaves his imprint on the parallel line as a point indicating a seat for his future. Highest evolved human form is Sri Krishna. Ganesha, likewise, leaves the imprint of a point to demark the position reserved for his highest evolved human form as Jesus Christ. A gap is therefore created between the divine form of Vishnu and his human form as Sri Krishna, into which he has later to flower, manifesting the complete form of the Virata. In precisely the same way there is a gap between the divine form of Sri Ganesha and his fully evolved human form as Jesus Christ. Christ is also Mahavishnu, son of the Virata. They face each other on the 2 sides of the parabola. This is how Adi Shakti arranges the deities in the primordial brain. The whole process is not a simultaneous happening, but grows gradually over countless ages as the primordial brain of the Virata grows as a living divine incarnations, ambassadors of God. He creation of this world took place in the void, Bhavasagara, which surrounds the Adi Nabi Chakra, or navel center, in the body of the primordial being, Virata. Adi Vishnu, the sustainer and protector of evolution, resides there. It was also in the body of the Virata that Adi Brahmadeva started his creation. Whatever was created had to be changed, and whatever was to be born had to die, and was to be stored in a place on the moon channel, Adi Ida Nadi, of the primordial being called Paraloka. The Paraloka, expressed as the cosmic subconscious mind, was created to accommodate the dead. This is the primordial being's collective subconscious expressed as subconscious mind in the human being. In the same way the collective superconscious was created on the sun channel, Adi Pingala Nodi, to accommodate the dead who sought joy through egotistical ambition. As animals died, their spirits went into this paraloka. They were born again on this earth where they learned through experiences. They were also guided in their evolution by different incarnations, avatars. When evolution reached the human stage, at the time of Adam and Eve, freedom was granted to human beings to choose between the evolutionary process of life and the anti-life process of destruction. Choosing evolution was the only way individuals could mature into evolved and realized souls. But some human beings chose the anti-life process, developing methods of destruction. From the collective subconscious and collective superconscious they came again and again on this earth to lead anti-life and anti-divine activities. They spawned the creation of evil forces of hatred. When spirits from the collective subconscious and superconscious came on this earth, they became malignant and were thrown into hell. From hell these satanic forces emerged and rose up into the void. Hell's gates are located in front of the Muladhara chakra, where Sri Ganesha's trunk sends forth angry waves of wrath. With the trumpeting of his temper he throws these evil spirits back into hell. He hurls them into their assigned level of hell where they remain for ages. They pass through punishments and again are reborn on this earth, where they continue their venture of destruction. Many were killed by Duga, the ferocious avatar of Adi Shakti, and some were cursed to remain as lower animals in hell. Hell has 7 layers, which have been described in many ancient scriptures. We will explore more in next episode of this book.